Hello, everyone, and yes, welcome to the Man United agenda. And are we singing today? It's been a good day in Manchester. When it rained, it pours, but Rangnick is at the club. Welcome. Yes, everyone. Hello and welcome to the Man United agenda. And it is, meant to be the Chelsea preview show. And as always, let's introduce the panel. As always, Mr. B, OMONDI. Hello, guys. How we doing? We all excited. We did a stream earlier. We all excited. We're buzzing. But in the bottom corner, all the way from Stamford Bridge, is the blue half. Chelsea fans, welcome to Josh. Welcome to Daniel. How you guys doing? Dan, you're muted at the moment.
Am I better now?
Yeah. We hear you.
Welcome to the Man United agenda. And Josh, welcome back to the Man United agenda.
Thank you very much.
That's right. You're welcome, sir. So, guys, before we talk to you guys at the bottom, let's talk about Manchester United and let's talk about the Rangnick imminent 6 months potentially will turn into something else later on, which we are excited about. And we've been talking on the United agenda for a long time now about him. On Monday, feelings about him. Let's talk about him for a few seconds.
Yeah, over the moon. It's great timing as well. We've had our real lows recently, as everyone would know. I'm sure Daniel's going to remind us about getting whooped 5-0 and losing at City and all this kind of thing like poor form. But going into the Chelsea game, big announcement today. We've got our man, Ralph is in the club, and we're overexcited. We did a show about it not so long ago. When it was announced, and it's almost confirmed now. So hopefully he'll be able to take some training and go and see one of his sons. That'll be Thomas, the Chelsea manager. Yeah, Thomas and young Thomas, who he trained up, who he's a mentor to Thomas. You know, he's the one who taught Thomas all he knows, but held back a little something for himself. And hopefully that little something will come into effect on Sunday down at Stamford Bridge. I'm really happy as a Man United fan.
Brilliant. And Mr. B, pleasantly happy today. We were all excited. We were buzzing on the WhatsApp group today once the news broke out. Could be this the right appointment for the next, almost interim manager?
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm not going to say pretend I'm not. I'm happy. I just want him to get his foot in the door, and I want to see changes. I want to see how long it takes to get them lazy bastards in our team running, because we all know what style he likes to play and what he likes the players to do. So as much as he's only going to be there for 6 months initially, it's going to be interesting which one of these players take his philosophy on board.
And I'm going to go down to the half of Chelsea. He actually turned Chelsea down before Thomas Tuchel took charge, didn't he? Let's start with Daniel.
I wasn't actually aware that he turned us down. To be honest, I'm not really in the big thing for like Leipzig managers and them things there. So if that's who you man are all excited about and jumping up and down about, then cool, innit? But what can I say, really? That's all good for you guys.
Josh, your take on him?
He turned us down. He didn't want to take an interim role. Manchester United, he originally turned down United because he was only going to get a 6-month contract. But he's a guy who's very good off the pitch. He's an incredible director. He knows, he can see an eye for talent. It's a fantastic appointment for Manchester United. And generally, the Glazers have made a good decision in football. I feel physically sick.
So you Chelsea guys are worried, are absolutely worried.
Daniel's not worried. Look at him.
Yeah, that's
not
not
concerned.
right.
What are we to be worried about? What, because you got an interim manager?
Listen,
What?
the fruit of our
Sun-
labour.
Sunday soon come. Sunday soon come.
You lot are
Clip it.
crazy. It's funny how times change, innit? You guys were nowhere to be seen, destitute, out of it, and now all of a sudden, little 6
back.
months thing, and now you man have got lip and chest. Madness.
Brilliant. So, guys, if you're watching Money Agenda for the first time, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We are on the road to 1K subscriber. Once we hit the 1K subscriber, we will be giving you the opportunity to win yourself a signed Bruno Fernandes football shirt. All you need to do is just hit that subscribe, and we're not far away at all from that 1K subscriber. Very close to it. But without you, we wouldn't be a channel. So that's why we're asking you to subscribe for us to give you something back. So let's start off now with this preview show. Chelsea versus Manchester United at the Bridge. I'm going to come to Man United last because we started with Man United first. So let's go to Josh. Josh, Man United versus Chelsea. It's at Stamford Bridge. Man United doesn't have really a good record at Stamford Bridge over the years. And it's still something that continues. With the new appointment, and obviously you guys got Lukaku, and you're sitting top of the league right now. You guys are flying. What's the expectation, obviously, this coming Sunday, and what's the expectation for this season as well?
I think the expectation going into this game is you've got Thomas Tuchel, he's won the Champions League, turned Chelsea around against Michael Carrick, McKenna, Mike Phelan, and Darren Fletcher. It's kind of like it's like a giant and then a wee small mouse. You know, it's two very different comparisons. But knowing me, I'm going to sit here and say, Chelsea have got Thomas Tuchel, we should be winning this game. I'm not going to say that because I don't want to get clipped, edited, and then look like an absolute idiot coming into Sunday. So I'm going to watch my wife. So I think this is a game that it's going to be tighter than a lot of people think. I think Carrick is going to do what he did against Villarreal. They're going to sit deep. They're going to try and frustrate Chelsea. They've got particular players such as Marcus Rashford, Martial, Donny van de Beek, Bruno Fernandes, who can cause issues on the counter-attack. And you've got Ronaldo, who can literally shift from the halfway line and probably somehow still score against the best goalkeeper in the Premier League at the moment. So, it's a game for me that is still very much a 50-50 game. Chelsea have struggled against United in the league, no matter how bad or how good Chelsea have been. Chelsea have never really outplayed Manchester United, no matter who the manager is. So for me, it's going to be a very tight game. But I do see Chelsea edging it. Simply down to the coaching being a big difference in this. Thomas Tuchel should have the same over than what Michael Carrick will do. But I do have a big issue with the left wing back. If Rashford's running on Marcus Alonso, we are screwed. Alonso is literally as slow as a turtle. He can't keep up with anyone, and he's defensively off. So I think Solo could do a better job defending than Marcus Alonso can. So for me personally, I do see Chelsea winning this game, but it's going to be a lot tighter than people think. And I think the big key here is I think it's the midfield. I think as long as Jorginho controls this game, I see Chelsea winning it. Because Jorginho and Kante against Scott, McTominay, and Fred. I only see one 0 win that game. Sorry for anybody who likes Fred, but I don't think he's anywhere near Jorginho's level.
Excuse me.
Well, I only speak my opinion, so that's the joys of it. But I do see Chelsea winning this game in terms of the expectations for the season. It's being competitive in the league, and we're doing that at the moment. If we stay there coming into the year, too early to know. Too many things can happen between now and then. But I think for me personally, Chelsea will win this game. But I think people who think it's going to be an easy game just because Michael Carrick's in a dugout is completely delusional.
Anthony, I'm sorry, Daniel. You coming up here grinning, skinning up teeth and everything and saying how we got our chest pushed up. How do you see this game going on Sunday? Because it's a very difficult game.
I can't really see it going any way other than a Chelsea win, to be honest. If I look at the 11 players that Chelsea can put out and the 11 players that United can put out, I'm not going to pick many United players over the Chelsea players. I think we could all agree on that. Is that not something we could all agree on?
No, not at all.
From a Chelsea and Manchester United point of like top 11, where would you go if we start from the keeper?
What we'll do is, in a minute, we're going to break it up because I've got my team selection, and then we can see who we can fit in for the Chelsea team.
Cool. But yeah, I can't see United beating us. I can see it being closer than people think due to the fact of how United have been going on and how Chelsea have been going on. It seems, if you look on paper, it's going to be a rout. I don't think it will be a rout, but I think Chelsea will comfortably beat you at home as well.
Wow. Okay, Mr. B, sitting there grinning, skinning teeth. Go on, Mr. B, from the agenda. Tell him from the chest.
Just a couple of things, really, if I'm honest. You said our record against Chelsea isn't that good. Well, the last time Chelsea beat us in the league, Morata was playing, 5th of November, 2017.
Wow.
Chelsea have been winless against us in the last 7 Premiership games.
Wow.
So
draws.
They're still winless. It's still winless. So I'm not sure where the Chelsea fans are getting their confidence from. And we've had 4 clean sheets against Chelsea out of our last 3. We've had 3 clean sheets out of our last 4 against Chelsea. So I'm quite confident, in all fairness. We always step up our game against Chelsea. Tuchel is a very good manager. I'll be honest. I'm expecting them to do something, but I'm not expecting Chelsea to. I'll be honest. I'm not expecting Chelsea to win this game. I'm quite confident. I'm quite confident that we're going to go there and get the result. I know it's Carrick as our manager, but I think in the first game that he took, he showed a different approach to the game. As I said, starting in 4 and then moving into the formation, and obviously the subs he got right. Be interesting what starting 11 he does put out, but I'm confident that we're going to get the result.
On Monday?
Yeah, Chelsea, you have to give them utmost respect. I mean, they're one of the giants of the Premiership at the moment, and obviously winning the Champions League as well. That is massive. I mean, massive. I think that's the second time they've done that in their history now. So fair play to Chelsea, man. And at the moment, what we're seeing from them is like something really special, because he's bringing in, he continues to play a lot of these young guys. I think it was the other day, 3 or 4 of their academy players scored goals. And yeah, I'm just super impressed with the manager and what they've done, what he's done since he's been there. So Chelsea ain't no joke. We saw them. What really impressed me when they went to Liverpool early in the season, they went the man down and they defended. So that shows a team that's well coached, well drilled. They defended for the whole second half and didn't concede a goal. So yeah, this is a top team to play. But here's the but. I didn't have confidence under Ollie that we would do anything against Chelsea. After the developments of Villarreal, after the developments of today with the new coach coming in, I think it gives us a lift, and we've got a little bit of momentum now. And here, all of us here on the Man United agenda, we're stoked right now. And I'm going to Stamford Bridge. All right? I'm going up there to the game. I will be there interviewing fans, and I'm very, very confident we can get a result, whether that be a draw or the points. We, like the 2 Chelsea fans have said, well, not the 2, like Josh said, like Daniel didn't say it. Daniel's very confident, and I would like to see this like a combined 11, you know. But I do think we've got some sort of lift. We're lifted up right now, and we can go in there with an idea of how we can get a result, you know. And we got to impress as well. As soon as a new manager comes in, as we saw last weekend with the fixtures at Norwich, at Aston Villa, new managers, they get good results. So this is our first game in the Premiership under new management, and I'm hoping and praying so I can speak to Daniel later and give it to him for all the bravado he's given us on this show so far, to show him that we're back.
And hopefully with that, Daniel will definitely get you back on the show for the reaction show as well, because on Sunday, if it all goes tits up, we'd love to get your reaction.
You won't want me here. You won't want me here if you win, though. You won't want me here if you win. You definitely wouldn't want me here.
But listen, I've tipped Chelsea for the Premier League. I've tipped them the minute they signed Lukaku. I just thought Lukaku was probably the missing piece of the jigsaw for them. They're a top side.
What, Mr. Benfoot, yeah?
Pardon?
Mr. Benfoot. Bruv, Lukaku ain't no threat to nobody, man. He scores all them goals. Everybody always sees the ending oh, we scored 30 goals for the season when he should have maybe scored 105. Lukaku ain't no threat, man. He's going to miss more than he scores this season, trust me.
He's not fit, though, is he, at the moment? I don't think
he's unfit. He's about 50-50 at the moment to play against us on Sunday.
I'm sure he would love to stick it against us. I'd love to put it on us. Because of the way he left, I think he was a bit disappointed. But he's gone on to prove he's a top striker. Yeah,
he is a top striker. I think Mr. B is correct with he misses more than he can score. But the problem is, the current form that Maguire is on, he's going to roll Maguire left, right, centre. He's going to make Maguire look silly at the back if he is fit to play the game. And that's my problem with him, because how big and physical he actually is. And with him as well, he bring other people to play as well. That's one side of the game he's got down to a T, working under Conte back in Milan, winning the title. So yeah, it's a worry. I am worried, but I'm not going to give my score prediction away yet. But I'm just hoping we can scrape a win. I'll take a Monday win if it's possible, but that's not my prediction win, by the way. It's just the Monday win at 1-0 and see the game out. So, guys, if you're liking, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button to the Man United Agenda. And we will be now, thank you, we will be giving away a signed Bruno Fernandes football shirt. Let's move into the team selection. Let's go, actually, you know what? Let's go through some comments first before. And then once we hit the comments for on Monday, we'll then go through my team selection. And then we'll do almost a prediction scoreline as well.
Okay, so there's a lot of comments again. Welcome everybody. Here's one from Lou Manu. He says Ralph can go 4-3-3 with Pogba, Donny, and Bruno. Pogba's out at the moment, but in long term that could be the look of our new midfield. Want to say hi to Ellie. How you doing, Ellie?
Welcome.
Welcome to the channel.
Welcome.
We've got Shah in here. Says big up. We've got Rush Mano. How you doing? He's excited still. Rangnick, but incoming bouncing. A lot of greetings in here. Let's see if there's any real. Oh, here we go. Always look out for bath time. He says now bath time is a steady-headed, level-headed, knowledgeable guy on football, especially Man United. He says, I think we can get a 1-0 against Chelsea. That's my result, the one I love. If we have a similar setup to the Villarreal game. So I don't know if you guys all tuned in midweek when we had Villarreal. First time we beaten them at their ground, and it was a good result, and we were really happy with the way we performed there.
Can I ask the Chelsea guys quickly though, with that comment there with the 1-0, could you see Man United sort of setting up like that though to get just to scrape the 1-0 win? Let's go to Josh first.
That's exactly how I expect character play. I think for Manchester United at the moment, with how many goals you've been conceding and how you've kind of been outperformed by the bigger sides, I think it's about getting back to basics, making games difficult and, trusting your attacking players such as Sancho, Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes to make the difference. And I say when you've got Ronaldo up there or you've got Sancho, who's got a cracking goal there against Villarreal. That second goal is a brilliant hit. These are the types of players that can cause Chelsea all sorts of problems. And if you go to Stamford Bridge, you frustrate Chelsea, you frustrate the fans, you put Chelsea into mistakes, and then you go up and then you can start creating more chances. And I expect Michael Carrick to do exactly that. And I think that's probably the only way you can go to Chelsea at the moment is by frustrating them. If you try and match Chelsea man to man, you're only asked for trouble, especially with that defense that's going to have Alex Telles and Eric Bailly in it. So I think Michael Carrick is kind of forced to play that way in a sense, and I don't expect it to be any different. And it's up to Chelsea to break United down.
And Daniel?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have to set up like that because there's no way that you're going to come to this to try and play us. Like you're not going to do that because you lose quite convincingly, and that's not being rude or anything. It's just the facts of the matter. Like you're not going to do that, so you're going to have to play like that. But as far as I can remember, Chelsea have only not scored in one game, and that was against City this season. So that 1-0 twice. What other team did we? What other team was it?
Juventus and Turin.
Oh, in the league.
I think it's just that City game.
Just City, yeah, City. So for you to come and get a 1-0, that's a very very tall ask.
Wow.
But we can all dream and them things there. You get me? So
I'm just hoping and I'm praying. I don't think I've got them in my team, but I'm just hoping and praying Marcus Rashford and Jadon Sancho just turn up on the net and slap you boys up. That's all I'm interested in. Give you a good beat down.
You've had a touch because obviously Chilwell's out now.
He's out, yeah.
And like Josh said, Alonso he's good going forward, but going back he's suspect. So I don't know. So yeah, you would that's going to be something that you guys could exploit, but.
Yeah. Quick one as well. Just touch on a couple of players that I wanted to talk about for you guys. The performance at the moment for Reese James and Mason Mount. How good are those guys at the moment, and sort of the feeling around Stamford Bridge about these youngsters, because they literally seem like they're coming leaps and bounds at the moment. Let's start with go Josh and then Daniel back. Sorry.
Rob Mason Mount, obviously he was out with an illness. He's been out with an injury, so Mount hasn't particularly played as much these past couple of weeks. But he's been Mason Mount this season in general fantastic. I think he's getting more of an end product. He's scoring more goals, assisting more, and as each game goes on, he improves. He's a future Chelsea captain. Love the guy. And Reece James probably. Liverpool fans will disagree, but I do think he's the best right back in the league at the moment, or right wing back, whatever one it is. I do think he's doing better. I do think he's doing slightly better than Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's scoring goals for fun. He's assisting for fun. Big power build play. He's in the form of his life at the moment, and I definitely would take him over anyone else in the world right now. And it's also a bit sweet that he comes from the Chelsea academy as well, of course. So Reece James has been exceptional. The fact that he's scoring goals as well, and these are not just like tap-ins or some proper good wonder hit goals. It just adds a whole different element to Chelsea, which is something we've probably lacked for a few years. So I can't complain. These two players coming from our academy and playing football like they've been playing football for 25, 30 years. Can't complain at all. Very pleased to say.
Same question, Daniel. Mason Mount and Reece James at the moment playing absolutely out their skin at the moment.
Yeah, Mason's fallen off a little bit to what he started off as. He's not as influential as he was at the start of the season or even last season, really. He's doing well, but Reece James is incredible. He's turned into some sort of different animal this season. I'm not sure what has happened to him, but yeah, and I would agree with Josh. He's the best right back in the league right about now.
5 goals, 5 appearances.
Is that what it is? Yeah, I mean, this is solid stats. Do you know what I mean? But in talking about Chelsea youth, even better than Mason Mount, I'd be talking about Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Hudson-Odoi, to be honest, because them Ruben Loftus-Cheek, I don't know if people see. If anyone else apart from Chelsea fans see it, but that guy is incredible. Like give him a couple seasons, and hopefully he can stay fit. This guy is ridiculous. Like he rarely loses the ball. Strong, picks out a pass. If he can add a couple goals to his game, that guy's going far. And now we got Hudson-Odoi playing where it's on the left wing. I think it is now. They've stuck him on the left wing, and he seems to be performing out of his skin as well. So, yeah, in terms of youth, because that's, as a Chelsea fan, that's something that I'm not used to, I'll be honest. So it's good to see that our academy players are actually getting a chance and they're actually performing, because usually you'd get one or two appearances, you don't do something amazing and you're shipped off to Bayern to Germany or someone else, you know what I'm saying? So it's good to see that these guys are performing and they're getting game time. They're rotating. They're keeping people out the team. Like it's good to see as a Chelsea fan, because I'm not used to it. So yeah.
And I'm going to come to the Man United boys and ask them the same question about Reece, James, and Mount as well, because I know on Monday literally appreciate them as well. But guys, if you're watching, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We're on 21 likes at the moment. Let's get us to 30 likes and on the road to 1K subscribers. And as I said, we're very close to giving you the chance to win yourself a Bruno Fernandes football shirt. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button to be in the draw to win it. So Reese James and Mason Mount, Mr. B, what do you make of them? And also, obviously, we talk about Reese James as the best right back in the Premier League, apparently, at the moment. But it's, again, I'm all about stats, and I like my stats. And stats, honestly, don't lie with the appearances. 5 appearances, 5 goals this season so far, and he looks very good this season.
He's got a bit of everything, really. Actually, he's got a lot of everything, going forward and going back. I think he's better than Trent defending. And going forward, I suppose he's a different... I mean, the fact that he scored 5 goals probably means that he's better in front of goal than Trent. But yeah, he's a proper player. He is a proper player. I like him. I like him a lot. Mount... I don't know. I'm still not sure about Mount. If I'm honest, maybe I don't watch Chelsea enough. But I don't know. I don't know about Mount. I'll be honest. He has good games that I see, and then he goes quiet for a couple of games. But again, I'm not a Chelsea fan, so I can't really say, oh, he does this or he does that. Reese James, no problem. I'll talk about Reese James all day because I'm jealous. I like Reese James a lot. But Mount, I just think he's a much of a muchness, if I'm honest.
Yeah. And on Monday with Reese James and Mount.
Yeah, so I'm going to start with Mason Mount. I've never really been a great fan of him. Yeah, that was don't start.
A much of a muchness. I ain't heard that in years, bro. Oh,
much to do about nothing. That kind of thing. So, yeah, Mason Mount, he's got good qualities with his work rate, and that's what's sort of always shone through for me with him. When it comes to the quality, he's got a bit of quality, but when I look at Phil Foden and other guys in that sort of position for England, I would play these other guys over him. But granted, he works hard, and he's a manager's dream as input in shift, that kind of thing. But I'm not so sure. Reese James, yeah. I mean, there's 3 guys at the moment. I think the Man City guy, Cancelo, who can play left and right back, and he's got better passing. You've seen some of the through balls he does for people on a plate, you know. Then you got Trent, who's just the assist king, and his delivery can play ping crossfield balls. He can drive forward. People say he can't defend. I think he can defend. It's just that in the system they play, he's kind of like a bit isolated sometimes and gets caught out. But it's nothing to do with him. I think he's a good defender. I still think Trent tops it. But Reese James is a beast. He can play in a free. He can, he's just so versatile for the Chelsea. And to see you come through is so refreshing. You know, like Daniel was saying about Chelsea, they've always had the best academy, and they've always sent people on loan for years and years and years. They'd never make it, you know. But finally, it's good to see that the manager can see potential in it. And there's also the guy Chalemba, who's playing. Yeah, man, you're killing it. He got man of the match the other day and scored a goal against Juve. A lovely finish. So Chelsea all up. But I'm going to go with Daniel here because I was nodding like big time when he started talking about Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek is injury-free. He would be England starter, in my opinion. He's that good. He's strong. He's like a Rolls Royce of a player. He can do everything if he wants to. I don't know what's going on with him. Maybe you guys can like give me some indicators about what's happening with this guy. But over the years, I've always felt this guy's going to make it. If he does make it, he's untouchable. Bit like, yeah, he can do everything. So I like what Chelsea have got. It's good to see like Chelsea are not just relying on their big money signings. They're now starting to invest in their youths, which they've always had good youths, but now they're starting to come through and bring them through. And that's all you need, game time, and they will start to shine. So, yeah, I have to big up Chelsea, man. That's fantastic. But you know who the originals are when it comes to bringing in top youth academy players. One stat which goes back to 1930s, we've always had a youth academy player in our starting squad. And that's just fantastic. So this is the best way for a foundation of a club. Fans love it. With Man United, you can look at Greenwood, McTominay. McTominay might not be the best player and all that kind of thing, but he's come through the ranks. We've got a Rashford. We've got a goalkeeper, Henderson. We've got Pogba. I mean, we can sit here for days and talk about how many players we've got on our side. So it's just good to see for English football. And you can see England have got to the semis and the final recently. And a lot of these Chelsea boys have been involved in that. So fair play to them.
And obviously, it's very worrying because Chelsea went to Juventus and slapped them up. So it's worrying, isn't it? Really and truly.
But
For us.
I think that was at home. Was it
That
at
was at
home?
home. That was at home.
Home, yeah, slapped them up 3-0. So it is worrying, but
Exactly where you're coming.
yeah, I'm gonna still try and be confident for Man United. So obviously we spoke about Reese, James, and Mason Mount. I want to talk a little bit about Mason Greenwood and obviously Donny, who got his opportunity against Watford, came on, did really, really well.
Who you going to talk about?
Donny.
Mason Greenwood.
Yes.
Why?
Well, why not?
He's got COVID, isn't he?
Oh, has he got COVID?
Right,
Yeah.
hold on. I'm just going to say, Jadon Sancho played a 9 in the last game, and you're going to talk about Greenwood.
Mr.
Jadon
B.
Sancho scored 1 goal in how many?
Listen,
Don't worry, don't watch that, man.
Bruv, listen,
Don't watch that.
it is the start. This is what I'm talking. All them other games, he had certain man telling him to do. He played his role. He didn't need no instruction. Watch Jadon Sancho at the bridge on Sunday. Remember I said that, you know? Remember what I said? Jadon Sancho on Sunday, bruv. Jadon Sancho on Sunday. Sorry, Solo. Sorry. Let's talk about Greenwood and thingy. Sorry, bruv.
1 second. You put me off now. I don't like it when you put me off.
That's what I'm here for, man. Keep on your toes.
Let's talk business. Let's get rid of this. Oh, thank you. This is my lineup.
4-4-2.
Yes,
4-4-2.
man. Yes, man.
McTominay on the left.
First of all, Maguire suspended.
Pardon?
Yeah, this is such
I
a
know.
symbolism.
Maguire
Hello, man.
Oh, he is. Yes. Ignore him,
Yeah,
man.
but we
Ignore him.
coming
We're going to
up,
put
man.
Bailly
Come on.
instead. We'll put Bailly. Bailly's going there.
Solo, you've been clipped, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, gosh. I can't believe the formation. That's what's shocking me.
4-4-2.
Okay. You need to explain
Based
this,
on what?
bro.
Yeah,
You
you
need
got
to
straining
explain
some
this
explaining out here, bro.
Hold on. I need to take that one off. Hold on. Let me take that off. I'll come back to it in a minute.
That
Apologies.
midfield,
You can click it up.
would get
Let's
terrorized.
pick it up. I'll take the clip up. But I ain't going to win it, though, because I think Rebels still win it.
I don't know about that, though.
Hold on. I'll come back to that. I'll come back to it.
Wow.
I need to put it up. I need to get the team up properly. Hold on. So let's move that quickly. Sorry.
United have 1 win in 5.
Yeah.
Bruv.
Can we lose that second, Mr. B?
Can we move the comments, please?
Thank you. Yeah. So this is United form going into the game against Chelsea.
Wow.
Go, well, yeah. Yeah. You can't. It's some fuck ups. What time is it? Yeah, it's
Chelsea's form going into this right now. To be honest with you, looking at the game and looking at Chelsea form and look at the Man United form, and it's quite painful thinking even sort of Crystal Palace, Wolves, Southampton, all got a better record than us at the moment.
Not everyone except 2 people. It would have been easier to say that.
Nah, I can't, man. I got to defend the team.
Every single team except Brentford and Everton have a better.
Nah,
form
man. We've got to do it. We've got to have the
Norwich are bottom, aren't they?
Norwich are bottom. It's quite bad because it's almost like at the moment we normally call Arsenal Banter FC, but at the moment that is Banter United, isn't it? Really, because the form right now is quite bad. But the league table, though, we're not far off with obviously this appointment. If it is happening for him to come in interim manager, our season is still we can still salvage the season.
Yeah, it's too early for them things anyway. Arsenal were like 19th or 18th or something not too long ago. Now they're like what? They're all the way like 3 points off. Like this, it's too early. Everyone's still close. You got to wait till like February times, and then you can kind of see where everything is. Right about now, 3 wins in a row will get you places. Do you know what I mean? Look at Norwich. They're flipping doing all right now. They're getting there. They've had 2 wins on the trot. They're excited. Blah 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 blah. You lot could get maybe a couple wins down the week or something, and then you lot are there.
And when you look at it as well, we have got a good run in as well coming in, because after we played Chelsea, I think we played, technically speaking, we're going to say all the clubs underneath us. That's our run in. I think beating Chelsea and then going on a nice little run can help us climb the league. But also, if we lose to Chelsea, that put Chelsea in a good place as well, because then Chelsea extend the lead at the moment, don't they?
Well, yeah.
Josh? Oh, go on.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
Well, basically, what it is, we are 12 points behind Chelsea. We want to get in the top four and start pushing for that. If we can get points against Chelsea, we can close the gap. I mean, we make it 9 points. That is really going to be tough to get the win. But if we do win, it'll be 9 point gap. We need to close that gap, because we're slowly getting further and further behind. As this form table evidence is evidence to look how poor we've been. How many 4 losses? 4 losses. Wow, that's terrible. It's terrible. So, but like you say, this doesn't take into account the recent change that we've had with management, the recent change in attitude, the recent change qualifying for the Champions League as well. So I expect us, like you said, Solo, after the Arsenal game, we're playing a lot of teams who we should be beating, and let's just get through this period, because it was like 6 weeks ago or a few weeks ago, we were saying this month's going to be hell for us. Look at all we had: Man City, Liverpool, all these top teams, and we've taken some licks, you know. So now it's time to redeem ourselves and get back on track. And that starts on Sunday against Chelsea. If we can put up a good performance at least, and maybe scrape a draw or get a win, which I'm confident we can do, then we can start marching towards February, where we can, where Daniel says that's the real time period where you can really see where people are at.
And to be honest with you as well, we put 5 past Leeds United, but
long time
their
ago.
goals, their goals, they've scored, what is it? It's almost the same as us. We're -1 on goal difference. So we've scored 21, conceded 20.
This is Ollie's era. That's the past for me. I can just reject everything that's happened in the past. I don't want to think about the 5-0, all these kind of beatings we've gotten. I want to think about the future now. The future is about Ralph, and the future is about performance and intelligence, how we play. We've got the father of football here, the father of this new modern day German style of football, and we've seen the effects that it's had at Chelsea, at Liverpool. But we got the guy, the godfather of it all. So let's see how instant he can be successful. Just his influence and the training as well. We've seen him in interviews, and hopefully all our Man United fans will see him soon, give an interview and everything else, and see how convicted he is, and how sharp he is, and how intelligent he is about what the system to play and how he wants us to play. And I think that's a real positive for Man United. Everyone's buzzing at the moment.
Also, as well, you got to think as well, his style of play as well. He plays obviously a 4-4-2, or he can play a 4-2. 4-2-2-2 as well formation.
Well, she's done various formations. If you look at Red Bull, Stuttgart,
more successful though at thingy Leipzig, it's 4-2-2.
Well, I think he can do various formations. Is what I'm saying to you. It doesn't matter. I don't think he's pigeonholed as this is his formation. He's that intelligent. Yeah. So it's all about adapting to the players that we have and finding a formation that suits the team that we have at the moment.
Also, guys, Chelsea, I'm going to speak to obviously Josh and Daniel. Have you seen sort of like his intake about the creation of heavy metal football? He was on the interview, the documentary he did as well. Any of you guys seen it?
No, I haven't seen it, but that's the formation you're talking about, right? The 4-2-2-2 thing.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it, but I did read a little something about it.
Josh?
Yes, he's a fantastic manager. He, in terms of like the Thomas Tuchel and Ralph Hasenhüttl, Jurgen Klopp, these are guys who've all used based their systems around what Ralph Rangnick has created. He's generational. He's created the Ganger Press as we know it. He's probably one of the best managers in terms of transitions, in terms of counter-attacking, how quickly they move the ball, the way they set up, the detail that goes into everything, how well they win the ball back, and he can do that. He can do this in a wide variety of formations, from a 4-3-3 to a back 3 to a 4-2-2 in a diamond. He's a fantastic manager, and to get him on a 6-month basis as a perfect foundation for whoever get in the summer is absolutely brilliant for Manchester United, and it's generally the best move you guys could have made.
Yeah. Listen, today on Monday, and Rebel did the whole the show today about the breaking news, and all day I was buzzing. I absolutely, literally buzzing. When the news broke, we all jump on the WhatsApp together. By the time you know it, there was a streaming up. After the stream, we're buzzing about, because I think this is the right direction the club has taken. This is probably the best decision the Glazers have done since they've been at Manchester United. On Monday.
Yeah, I'm tired of talking about it now. I just want action. We've seen we've spoken about him for all day and for the past few weeks as well. Now that he's here, I just want to hear from him, and I want to see us on the pitch starting on Sunday. See what we've got. I don't know whether he'd be taken over from Carrick, whether Carrick will take this game or not. I would like to see Ralph come in and take some training and start to implement his fashion onto the team. That would be great, because we've got Arsenal the following week. So the sooner, the better. Not to say Carrick hasn't done well against the Villarreal, but I just think it's time he's take a step aside and bring in Ralph and let Ralph start doing his thing. Give him free reign in the club to do his thing. No more restrictions. We know we need to move forward. We need to do it fast.
Brilliant. Guys, if you're watching, please smash that like, share, and subscribe button. On the road to 1K subscriber. We need another 4 likes to hit the 30 in the comments as well. So get that like smashed. So, guys, we are going to look at our score prediction and also leave your score prediction inside the comments. But before we sit there and do that, Amanda, would you like to take about 3 comments away? Let's do about 3 or 4 comments.
Well, just as what I was just talking about, this is bath time. It says Bielsa has never changed his style, and football is basically a circus. Rangnick has adjusted several times and has taken on new ideas while keeping something constant. So that shows that he can adapt to anything. So he can come to our side, see the players we got, and create a formation which is more effective while keeping with his philosophy. Football United TV, this is Matt, says Carrick will be a good manager, I reckon, in the Championship for him in the near future. Maybe that's a good learning ground to go be in the Championship. Rebel is saying here about score predictions. He's going for 1-0 to United, my special. And finally, Ellie saying,
welcome, Ellie. Welcome
she's
to
not
the channel.
saying anything. Yes, Ellie. She said, chameleon of strategy. This is Shah. There's a lovely term there. Chameleon of strategy. He can adapt to any kind of style. A bit like me and my Kung Fu. Ain't that right, Daniel?
Yep.
He does love a bit of Kung Fu still.
Guys, all I'll say is hit that like, share, and subscribe button, guys. This, you know what? I absolutely love doing this. Absolutely love jumping on the streaming. And Josh, been on the channel before. Daniel, welcome to the channel. But on Monday, Mr. B, brothers in arms. Literally, I love it. And obviously, there's lots of us out there who run the channel. You got Talk MU. You got OS, who's around, Maisie, who I'm missing, and Britt. We've got Brett on it as well. We've got Matthew, Connor. And then we've got, I have said Rebel, didn't I?
Well, we can't forget Rebel.
On Rebel, can't forget Rebel. Guys, and we've got everyone in the background on the Man United agenda, and also FTV Sports as well. And we're on the road to 1K subscriber. And honestly, it wouldn't be a channel without you guys. And we really appreciate all the support. Absolutely love it. So let's wrap up into the score prediction. Let's start off with the Chelsea, and let's start with Daniel. Confident Daniel, your prediction score.
All right, double figure. No, I'm joking. If I'm being honest, I reckon we're looking at maybe because I do think because of the bounce back, because we've got the new manager, it always happens, doesn't it? It always happens. Rarely do you see that fail. I think you lot will have a good game. If I'm being honest, I think you lot will have a good game, but I can't see you popping us. So I'm gonna have to go with like a 3-1. I think maybe with a United scoring first.
Okay, go on. I'll have my say. Josh, your score prediction for the game?
Daniel, I support Chelsea just as much as you, my friend, but I am not a fan of getting clipped and having a word come back to bite me in the ass. So I will be a bit more tame and a bit more try to be a bit more realistic. I think Manchester United have a very good team. They may not be coached as well, but I do think they'll come with a setup that will frustrate Chelsea, and it's a setup that Man City and Juventus have used against us that has worked in the past. But I do think Chelsea have too much quality and a too good run of form at the moment, and our home form typically taking Manchester United out of it is generally quite good. I fancy Chelsea to win this game 1-0, and I think Callum Hudson-Odoi will get the goal, which I think he richly deserves in this game. So, but I don't want to be cocky say we'll score 3 goals. I think it'll be a 1-0 game. I think it'll be a really cagey, really boring game, but the 3 points is all that matters for Chelsea.
Wow. Okay. And let's go to Daniel. Oh, sorry, go on, Dan.
I've been.
Oh, sorry.
I'm
Monday. I'm sorry. Go on. I'm reading the comment. I'm trying to do it as well. I need to be on a Monday of the week this week. On Friday. Go on.
For sure.
Go on, Mr. B. I'm reading the comment. That's why.
I'm writing the time down. Don't watch that, bro. 45 minutes. Yeah, I got you again. Don't worry. Do I 1-1? I'll take a 1-1. I think it's going to be 1-1. They will score because we always concede, but we will score. We will definitely, with the players we've got on the pitch, we will definitely score at least 1.
Yeah, I'm going my typical result. I think it's going to be 1-0 to Man United. You might be laughing at me now, but let's see what happens. I think what it is, there's a change happening at United. I think we can go there and just turn it around. I think the whole league would want us to draw Chelsea back to them. So Liverpool, Man City, they'll all be rooting for us. And we have, like Josh said, we have got the players. And if you just get them right and peak them and turn them on a little bit, they will go out there and perform. So I really do think we could get a 1-0 result and really make this one of the best weeks in months that we've had at Manchester United. So 1-0 Man United.
So let's do this now. After all my hiccups tonight, I'm going to sit there and go with a 2-1 United. I'm going to give the goal to Jadon Sancho and Viva Ronaldo. Oh, come on now. Yeah, right.
It's clear that you are crowned Monday of the week on a Thursday. You know, that's bad enough as it is.
No, I don't think so. Somehow, and listen, Rebel is only trying to get out of it because he's made a couple.
We had 3 days of clear nothingness where we fought Rebel, and then you come.
No, but hold on, wait.
You've been done twice in one show.
No, but wait. Rebel read out a fake account and didn't even get it right.
Listen, we will let the viewers decide on the show tomorrow, but remember, you have 2 from one show. That's all I'm saying.
Oh dear. Anyway, can I just add quickly? I was thinking about it since it was mentioned earlier. We're not going to go through it now, but I do think Mendy's been a great goalkeeper, probably the best on-form goalkeeper for the last year or so since he's been there. When you're looking at like the best combined lineup, I think Ronaldo has to fit in. I think our midfield is poor, but I will take Luke Shaw. I will take Harry Varane on form. I will take Pogba. I will take Ronaldo, and I will take Sancho and Rashford.
Varane over who?
I like Rudiger, but Christensen, not for me. He can't get over Varane. Sorry.
Yeah, forget Christensen. What about Silva?
Sorry. Let's wrap this up. Let's wrap up the show. All right. Sorry,
because can I ask one thing? Because before when I said combined Chelsea and United, you guys disagreed that there would be more Chelsea players than United players.
The whole Man United team will get
Ronaldo will start for Chelsea.
Mr. B's moving mad in these streets. So that I'm happy to accept Ronaldo. I'm happy to accept who else?
Luke Shaw.
Over who?
Chilwell. Over Chilwell.
Yeah.
Over Chilwell.
No, I'm not having that. I can't have that. Not on this form. Not on the form.
Chilwell overlooked Shaw this season by a mile.
Yeah.
That's not even.
Agreed.
Forget that. So okay, we've got Ronaldo. So who else?
I would put Rashford and Sancho and Bruno over especially over your guys.
Bruno over who?
Your guy Mason Mount. Mason Mount.
All right, I'll take Bruno.
And by the way, I'll put Fred in the team.
I'll take Bruno. So we got Ronaldo and Bruno. Who do you say? Jadon Sancho.
Yeah.
Who puts on the right team?
Hudson-Odoi.
So you're not taking Sancho over Hudson-Odoi, surely?
I am indeed.
Hudson-Odoi or Sancho.
Hold on a minute. Have you not seen what he done at Dortmund?
Well, I don't care.
When have you ever seen Callum? When have you seen Callum do that? Granted, he's got potential, but I've never seen him do them things.
This season, who are you taking? Sancho.
Oh, right. So it has been now.
The only
So this
person
week,
who
is
will
it?
take is Jorginho. That's it. That's all they're taking in Chelsea into the United team.
Yeah, but that's
Anyway. Daniel. We need to end the show. You started something here. What I want the comments to do after the show, put in the comments below who you think the combined Chelsea Man United 11 is, and let's see who's got more in the side. Daniel's convinced. Daniel's convinced it's going to be Chelsea, but let's really analyze it properly, because I think there's about 4 or 5 players borderline where Man United could get in.
The only player he takes is Jorginho.
Yeah.
don't let him push your buttons.
He's trolling. That guy. He's trolling.
Josh, where can we find you, sir? Please tell everyone where they can find you.
My YouTube channel is JFSH. I just want to say, because obviously I was on the United agenda at the start of the season for the Leeds game. Just I got my prediction right. You guys would beat their hammer them. I got that right. Geez, I thought I was absolutely complete lunatic when I said that. I just want to say congratulations and well done to the United agenda. Since I was first on the show at the start of the season compared to now, you guys have done a fantastic job. Have expanded. I love your content. I love all the guys associated with the channel. And I wish you guys all the very best going further on to the season. Hope we beat you. But in terms of you guys, in terms of you guys as a YouTube channel and content creators and just general human beings, you're all fantastic. And no more. And I think you guys have deserved all the successes that came your way since I was last on. And I do wish you all the best for your continued support. So your continued support on the channel, and I will continue to support you guys throughout the rest of the season. But again, I hope you guys
Josh, pleasure, sir, pleasure. And Josh, at the same time, I am subscribed. I do watch your channel as well, and I think you're doing a fantastic job on there as well. And for you to start growing as well. So we are here. We will help. We will support you, mate. So let's get a few people up on for Josh and hit that like, share, and subscribe button for him as well. And Daniel, have you got any socials we can reach out to you? Where can we find you, sir? Or
yeah, you can find me at Daniel X Nero on Insta. That's mostly where I'm active. So yeah, I got a few other bits, but you'll probably find me there. So I ain't got no good stuff to say about United like Josh, so don't worry about it. and listen, what day is it? Sunday, yeah? Sunday, bring me back on, regardless of whether you win. I want to come back, because if
you're back, welcome, you and Josh both back on Sunday.
More than welcome.
I solely want to talk to Mr. V. That's it. I don't want to talk to Mr. V. That's it. I just want to look at him. I just want him.
Both you and Josh will be back on Sunday for the reaction show.
Wicked.
So, guys, thank you so much.
Can I just add as well? I think Daniel, thanks for coming on, and Josh. I need Daniel. Do you want to come with me to Stamford Bridge on Sunday? The invitation's there.
Yeah, I might actually take you up on that, to be honest.
I think you should. It would be funny. If people don't know, Daniel is one of the funniest guys I know personally. All right, am I allowed to endorse you like this?
You can, but only if I can endorse you. Only if I can endorse you, because I wouldn't.
Well, return the favor. Daniel's one of the funniest. He's one of the funniest guys I know.
I wouldn't be.
Look out for his sketches, his comedy sketches. Look at his comedy sketches. I don't know if you're going to tell us where we can find you with your comedy sketches and your show and your studio and all the great stuff he's doing. This young man here is a outstanding guy in the community, in the local community. Top man. He's come from almost nothing, risen himself up. I'm so proud of him. I love this guy so much. He's done so much for the community, and he continues to do it. He's a proper family man. There's so many things he does with dads, getting dads and fathers together. I could speak all day about how much I can endorse this guy. But this guy, Daniel Nero, he's playing it down, but he's a top gentleman and well respected by myself and everyone in the community. So big up West London's finest, Daniel Nero. Let us know where we can find you. Let us know what you're doing, please. I know it's a football show, but
before we start, like, make sure you pat your chest, because obviously you know where man was at, and you was looking after me and making sure that I weren't going to places where I shouldn't be. You get me? And if it weren't for you, it's true. And if it wasn't for Zach, I wouldn't be here. And he understands what I mean by that. So he needs to take a lot of credit for that as well. So yeah, he's a massive influence on me when I was younger, when I was a teenager moving wild. He kept me straight and narrow. So he needs to take a massive a massive pat on the back for that as well. So
he does it here with us as well.
no, it's true. So however much he wants to big me up, and wherever I get to in life, just know that he was a big, massive part of it, and I'll never forget that. So that's enough butt kissing now. We're all good. Thank you for that. Honestly, it means a lot.
So, guys, if you're watching the Man United Agenda for the first time, please like, please share, please subscribe. We're on the road to 1K subscriber. We're very close to it. Once we hit that 1K subscriber, we'll be giving you the chance to win yourself a signed Bruno Fernandes football shirt. All you need to do is hit the subscribe button, and we'll do a live draw on the channel. And remember, guys, that OMONDI and Daniel will be at the game on Sunday to do a fan cam reaction as well. So if you are going to the game, look out for them, and they will give you an interview as well. So, guys, as always, from the Man United Agenda, we'll see you tomorrow night at 10 p.m. for Mr. B Takeaway, where I believe I will be getting on Monday of the week. And tune in and do have your vote, because apparently I'm getting it, but I'll accept it. It's okay. It's on the chin. It's a laugh and a joke. So, guys, from us, from the Man United Agenda, thanks to Josh, thanks to Daniel, and myself, Solo, and OMONDI, and Mr. B. Have a lovely night. And every single person in the comments as well. Thank you so much, everyone. And for everyone who's new and has subscribed, thank you for subscribing to the Man United Agenda. Have a lovely night, evening, guys. Thank you, and bye-bye.